Alright, so this is a side-by-side comparison review if you're in the market for either one of these vehicles. I hope this video helps you. I'll have a shredded video. If you haven't seen the Kraton shredded video, check that out. And then I've got the first shredded for the Losi out, completely stock. Check that out if you haven't seen it. Another one shredded, number 2 for the Losi's coming out here. Now, the stock Losi comes with these Maxxis desert tires. It actually drives like a sort of like a drift car and some loose dirt, but it's a game changer when you put some wider tires on there. You got the Kraton which is 1.5 inches wider, even with extended hubs on here with the Kraton tires, still 1.5 inches wider. But you've got 3-inch longer wheelbase here, so that's pretty cool. This has a little higher ground clearance, about 1/2 inch. You can see that side by side. Let's take the lids off and check it out. Alright, here we go. If you haven't seen the build video for the Kraton, check it out. Let's go over it real quick with the Hobby Wing combo. This is my thermostat. If you want to know what that's about, check out that build video. I run these are 12-volt fans, 2 on the motor. They're high volume 12-volt fans. This fan went out the first run, so actually it's got the same 12-volt fan underneath the cover here with some longer bolts. I also mounted the ESC on a metal plate and screwed that down. That way I could just take the ESC off if I want without having to take off the whole receiver cover. And of course these straps break for me, so I convert over to some heavier duty straps, as you can see there. I do belt the tires with fishing line. I just see these are brand new tires with 3 strands of fishing line, and that'll prevent the ballooning and tearing off the rims. And the Losi, you could see stock system. I've got the same thermostat here. These thermostat and the fans are controlled by a separate battery, like the Kraton. That's my homemade fan system. It doesn't come with fans, just the stock motor, so it's a switch with the fans. Sort of different configuration. A little bit from stock ESC, stock motor. There's an 18-tooth pinion on there. You want to up the pinion, put your fans on there, and I don't have any problem with the stock system. So overall comparison, just real quick. I mean, look at the size of these drive shafts. They're huge. They're booted, which is nice. The shocks are enormous. These are thicker control arms. It's a stout vehicle. I've sent this thing. I have yet to break something on it. I know people, they replace this brace here and these chassis braces. You can see it's totally intact. If you see my video, you know I sent this thing far and high, no problems. As long as you land good, you're good. The Kraton, I've had to make some pin holders here. This is an extra brace to hold the pins, because this brace that it comes with stock is a soft red aluminum that deforms, and then your pins start moving and breaking. And then of course it'll break the arms, the shocks, pretty much everything. You saw in the video, I bent these drive shafts. They're considerably thinner. Alright, so you're looking at 7mm diameter drive shafts on the Losi, and about 5.5mm drive shafts on the Kraton. The arms are both the same, 7mm. The Losi chassis is just a hair over 4mm, and the Kraton is about 5. Alright, as far as the shocks, looks like we're about 30 2 millimeters there, and then still big. It's about 24 millimeters there. You see they're just massive, and man, I don't know if Fox has anything to do with this, probably not, but I ride Fox suspension, so that's kind of nice. I really like that. This thing is just built. I mean, you could just see it's aluminum here. You have the plastic caps on the Kraton. As far as the hardware, like, this is all just beefed up. Aluminum shock towers, the Losi, and then you got the plastic, and nothing wrong with that. Seems to be holding up pretty good. You got a little thinner chassis and plastic supports with the Losi, and then you've got all the aluminum bits here, and you got the upper braces, and here you just got the chassis braces. Alright, so you could see this pin brace is way more substantial. It looks like a better quality aluminum than the Kraton. You could see the hinge pins are thicker. The Kratons are 5 mil. Those look like 6. Like, here's a Kraton pin, so that's thicker. So that's gonna be a lot beefier as far as impact absorption strength. The arms, you know, the plastic, they're a little bit shorter. Obviously, you've got 1.5 inches more width on the Kraton. But my hub extenders in there, I think I gained about maybe it's 3/8 of an inch on each side. When you put these copper heads on a stock Losi, the rim just touches there, so that. Alright, and back to the Losi. We've got M 1.5 spacing for your gearing. You've got an aluminum center diff. You've got plastic housings, just like the Arrma, for your front and rear diff. I think I'm going to replace that fan with one of my 12 volts.